Oh, it's time to go to work, baby. One chance.
Better pack their lunch. Today is gonna be a long day. A long day.
We trying to stay here, baby. We trying to get to the big show. 2 weeks from it. 2 weeks.
We gonna go get this thing all day. I don't give a damn if it rain, snow, the sun is out. It don't even matter, baby. That's what it is. Let's go get it, baby. Killer Bees on 3. 1, 2, 3. Killer Bees.
Every single snap counts to the end of the game, baby. We're gonna ball out 60 minutes. We're gonna take everything. Don't give them nothing, baby. Ball out on 3. 1, 2, 3. Ball out.
Saturday's divisional playoff game was a meeting between Green Bay legends. Mike Holmgren returned to Lambeau to face his former prized pupil Brett Favre. Following a 2-year absence from the postseason, the veteran Packers quarterback was making his 21st career playoff start.
What's up, buddy? You're not running out of the tunnel as fast.
Long run.
Packers running back Ryan Grant was making his first playoff start. Grant's postseason inexperience caused problems for Green Bay on their first play from scrimmage.
Favre straight back to throw, swing pass right flat, Ryan Grant juggles, grabs it, he falls to the turf and then is covered up. Ball came loose and it's picked up by the Seahawks. It's a live ball and down goes the Seahawk defender, Lofa Tatupu, inside the 5 near the 1-yard line. Ryan Grant juggled it, latched on, and then as he slipped and fell, he tried to get up and was hit. The ball poked loose by Leroy Hill. Lofa Tatupu recovers it and takes it down to the 1, and the Seahawks a chance to score first. And you talk about playoff jitters. We saw some right there with Ryan Grant.
Following the turnover, Seahawks running back Sean Alexander quickly took advantage of the Grant miscue.
First and goal to go in Green Bay territory. Here's the handoff. Alexander up the middle to the goal line. Touchdown. Sean Alexander on a 1-yard touchdown run, and Seattle leads 6-0. A shaky start, to say the least, for the Green Bay Packers.
That's a high percentage, hey, let's get started, easy completion type of play.
Hey, Bobby, we got to keep it on their ass.
With the snowfall beginning to intensify, the Packers turned to Grant again on its second possession of the game.
And the handoff again to Grant, cuts it back right, breaks through, got the first down, and he swarmed under, across the 45, and the ball apparently came loose, and the Seahawks have it. It looked like Lofa Tatupu took it away from Ryan Grant in the middle of the pile as they gang tackled near the midfield marker. Seattle in the regular season, 6th in the NFL with 34 takeaways, 20 interceptions, 14 fumble recoveries. They have forced 2 turnovers today.
But you gotta hang on to that piece of rubber.
Hey, that just shows you how slippery that ball is now. You get your hands on that ball, take care of it.
Matt Hasselbeck proceeded to engineer a 6-play, 49-yard drive that culminated in an 11-yard strike to Bobby Ingram.
First down to the 11 of Green Bay for Seattle. Alexander, the long setback, slot left. Take to Alexander, back to the throw. Hasselbeck fires the middle of the end zone. Leaping grab, Ingram. Touchdown, Seattle. He split the coverage of Charles Woodson and Nick Collins, and Seattle leads 13-0. Ingram went high into the air, was forced out of bounds.
With Favre facing a 14-0 deficit, he ignited an aerial attack. The Packers QB went 4 for 4 on a 70-yard scoring drive that put the Pack back in the game.
Here's the snap to Favre, steps up, has time, throws it over the middle, got his man. Jones cutting left to the 40, 35-30, stumbles, is hit and driven down by Keon Grant at the 20-yard line of Seattle. 31-yard pass play, first down. Favre takes short drop, pops the left side, got Jennings standing right, reaching to the end zone for the touchdown. He beat Kelly Jenkins for 15 yards. The youngest team in the NFL. 2 major mistakes lead to 2 Seattle touchdowns. But the Packers strike back.
We said let's get it on back. Let's go. need today. It's done. It's done. It's done. We gonna need you today. We still gonna ride that horse that you got, baby.
Green Bay rode Ryan Grant on its next possession. Grant provided the Pack with extra horsepower, gaining 49 yards on a 65-yard scoring drive.
Grant has a hole up the middle. He breaks a tackle, 30, 25, 20. He drives a defender inside the 20, down to the 16-yard line of Seattle. Jordan Babineau giving a ride of 5 yards. 26-yard burst by a determined young running back, Ryan Grant.
An excellent move downfield by Ryan Grant, breaking the tackle of Brian Russell.
Barr takes, handoff, Grant, left side, end zone, touchdown! What a response from the Green Bay Packers. Down 14-0 through 2 fumbles, an electric drive, and the Packers have roared back.
The Packers' hard-hitting defensive unit came to life on the first play of the second quarter. Third-year strong safety Atari Bigby leveled Seahawks tight end Marcus Pollard, causing Seattle's first turnover of the game.
Hasselbeck play action, dumps it off right side. Pollard, the tight end, hit by Atari Bigby, fumbles the football, and it's covered up with a play by the Packers.
Aaron Campbell.
Green Bay football recovered by Campbell. Seattle, 18-yard line. So the Packers take over on a Seattle miscue. Atari Bigby with a great hit.
Keep that intensity level up just like that. We're good to go.
And let's go. A lot of football left now. A lot of football left. Let's go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Let's go now. A lot of football left. How's your Canada play, please? We'll have to run with the rest of them, okay? We'll have to run up front. Let's go.
Starting inside Seahawks territory, it was the Packers' turn to quickly capitalize on a costly mistake.
Snap to Brett Favre, lofts the right side of the end zone. Jennings, touchdown! Packers into the lead.
They can't stop, right? They can't stop. They can't stop.
They got Jennings on Jordan Babineau, and that's the weak link in Seattle's nickel defense. 21 unanswered points by the young Green Bay Packers. They have roared back from 14 down to 7 ahead.
Appreciate the opportunity on the takeoff.
Good catch.
With less than 2 minutes remaining in the half, Favre continued to electrify Lambeau with a play that has signified his style for 17 years.
Snap to Favre on third down, looking downfield. He's hit, spins away, stumbling, rolling right, shovels it forward. He's got Donald Lee inside the 5, down to the 3-yard line. Oh, you talk about improvisation. Brett Favre with a shovel to Donald Lee for 11 yards and a first and goal, Green Bay. And the Seahawk defense has not been able to stop the Packers here today. And Favre takes, give Grant left side, follows his blocking, dives, end zone, touchdown! And the Seahawk defense, one of the better outfits in the NFC, has not been able to stop the Packers here today.
Play low, knock them back, and protect the ball. You're doing a great job.
The second half kickoff provided an illuminating contrast in climatic conditions.
This was not last week. It was not last year. This was the opening kickoff today, about 2.5 hours ago. And the last kickoff moments ago following the Seahawks field goal.
Let's make it happen, baby! Yeah!
Despite the change in weather conditions, the Packers' offense continued its precise course.
Throws the right sidelines, and it's caught in traffic by Jennings down the right sidelines across the 40. A miracle catch to the 37-yard line of Seattle. Trufant and Grant, and how did one not intercept that ball? What a play made by Greg Jennings for 23 yards, first down to the Seattle 37. Give Grant, cuts it back, big hole up the middle. Grant across the 25-20 to the 15, and he's right down inside the 15-yard line of Seattle. was like he was shot out of a cannon down the right sidelines. 34-17 Packers. Swing pass and a Lambeau leap to the north end zone stands.
Amid a blizzard-like atmosphere, any hope of a Seattle comeback slipped away on the Seahawks' following possession.
Marcus Pollard moves in motion to the right. Hasselbeck takes back to throw. Scrambles right. Throws the end zone. Got a man wide open, and it's incomplete. Pollard was wide open. Blown coverage. Right corner of the end zone. And either the pass was off the mark or he just could not adjust to it quickly enough.
What started off as a disastrous postseason debut turned into a record-setting performance for Ryan Grant. The Green Bay running back finished with 201 rushing yards, a Packers playoff record.
Grant around the left end, running room, first down and more. Left sideline, he may go. Down the left side, he's tripped up from behind. Inside the 15 near the Seattle 13-yard line. Ryan Grant, 43 yards. Packers now facing second down, goal to go. Football just inside the 1-yard line of Seattle. Favre under center. He takes, handoff Grant, right side, touchdown! And there is your dagger! 41-20 Packers.
Ryan Grant's third and final touchdown capped a sequence of 6 consecutive scoring drives for Green Bay. The Packers' 42 points also marked a franchise playoff record as Green Bay advanced to the NFC Championship for the first time in a decade.
The Green Bay Packers, off a 42-20 victory over the Seattle Seahawks, are headed to the NFC title game next week. For the first time since the 1997 season. The Packers are every bit as good as their record indicates today, and that's the message they sent from this snowy Lambeau Field to the rest of the country.
We're on our way. One more step, baby, to the Super Bowl. We're going to make it happen.
Hey, we the champs, baby.
Pack is back, man.
Great job. Congratulations.
I think, Grant.
You can't play right now. All right, man. There you go. Packers all 3. 1, 2, 3.